Hey yo, welcome back to a big weather update day. Right now we have a North Atlantic area of interest. We have one for the Eastern Pacific still, and of course right now we have a moderate risk of excessive rainfall going through tonight, going into tomorrow at around 1Z. I'm expecting a downgrade as the threat seems to be over. However, though, we have a slight risk of severe weather. I believe tomorrow, marginal risk tonight. And then on day 3, we also have a marginal risk that could be upgraded, and we might be seeing a 15% according to the Storm Prediction Center's discussion. However, though, we won't be covering day 5 unless it actually does tomorrow. So anyways, looking at the North Atlantic right now, we have within the next 5 days, we have a medium chance of development. Right now, we have some convection across eastern Bermuda. And I'm expected to move into right now the area where it's forecasted to likely form. 30% the next 48 hours, 60% the next 5 days. But the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida, said it's likely to develop by Friday. So anyways, looking at the Eastern Pacific right now, we have low chance of development across south of Mexico. And right now has a 10% development the next 48 hours, 30% the next 5 days. So right now, looking at the Storm Prediction Center's outlooks, right now we're looking at marginal risk tonight through Minnesota, North Dakota, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Louisiana. Day 2, we have a slight risk stretching from Montana, Colorado, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Colorado. With again also a marginal risk for Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Colorado, Kansas, and also maybe even dipping down to Oklahoma. And then looking at day 3, we have marginal risk across Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and then also Minnesota, Wisconsin, Montana, Colorado, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Colorado. So anyways, right now looking at Storm Prediction Center's outlook for tonight, right now we have 5% wind, 5% hail. Again, across Minnesota, North Dakota, maybe a small area of South Dakota, we could be seeing a couple land spouts. That still falls when you enter Texas and Oklahoma. In my opinion, there's an enhanced area where you could be seeing a couple land spouts. So anyways, right now for tomorrow, we have 15% wind, 15% hail. If it was more towards the, if we're shifting more to the east, we would have been seeing potential outbreak across the plain states. However, though, that's not the scenario, and it's more west, of course. But yeah, damaging winds, large hail is gonna be the main threat for tomorrow. And then looking at this, we have 5% probabilistic chance on day 3, which again stretches from Missouri, Kansas, all the way to Wisconsin, and also from Colorado all the way towards Montana and South Dakota. So anyways, looking at rainfall in the next 72 hours, right now we're looking at heavy rainfall across Texas, southern Louisiana, with also across Montana through Wisconsin, we could be seeing some heavy rain. And also when you enter Kansas City, and portions of Arkansas and Oklahoma. So right now, looking at this, excessive rainfall for tonight, we're looking at moderate risk across Texas, Louisiana, slight risk across Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, marginal risk across Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, Mississippi, Arkansas, and also going through Missouri. And also looking at day 2 right now, we're looking at moderate risk across Texas and Louisiana, slight risk across Texas and Louisiana, and then marginal risk across Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and also maybe an area of Louisiana and Mississippi. So anyways, looking at day 3, we have a slight risk across Texas, Louisiana, and then also for marginal across Texas and Louisiana as well. That's really it for today's weather update. It's not much really now occurring. However, though, excessive rainfall is going to be an issue for tomorrow, day 3. We have some tropical trouble across North Atlantic and Eastern Pacific. And we have some wildfire danger, of course. We have a critical risk. Looking at the Storm Prediction Center's fire outlook, we're looking at critical the next 3 days. So I think is going to be rather hazardous, but that's rather obvious. Apart from that,